Hey there everyone, WTOL 11 meteorologist Kaylee Bowers here. A beautiful day on the way, definitely looking and feeling a lot like summer as we're seeing the sunny skies, but also seeing temperatures in the upper 80s. Notice our sunrise getting closer and closer to 6:30. Our sunset about 5 minutes till 9 o'clock. And just think, this time last week, our sunset was still around 9 o'clock. But look at this, downtown Toledo looking beautiful. Again, those blue skies are sticking around for the rest of the day. So maybe you are planning on jumping into the pool or go to the park, go to the playground, go for a walk, whatever it's going to be. Sunscreen for sure, but also enjoy because look at that sunshine, upper 80s, that UV index sitting around an 8 and a 9 for today, and that slight breeze coming in from the east around 5 miles per hour. But you know what time it is? Time to pull out your smartphone, scan that QR code where you can see your pet's photo right here on WTOL 11, also on WTOL 11 Plus. This is compatible with Apple and Android devices, so open up your smartphone, your tablet. No need to take a picture, just open up that camera app. A little link's gonna pop up and that's gonna take you to my Facebook page where you can see your pet's photo right here on air. But also, tell me a little about your pet. Tell me a little bit about your pet, but also please include your pet's name. You already know it is a green paw kind of day. Lots of sunshine, those temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Again, feeling and looking a lot like we should for July. But as far as your pet photo goes, we have sweet little Simon who's like, I'm not sharing my toy. No way, I want my toy. You can see there's an arm right here. And so I'm just like, no, I'm gonna have my paw on the arm. Also, I'm gonna be protecting my little stuffed animal as well too. Simon, you are adorable. I love this so much. I'm curious, do your pets do this when it comes to their toys or maybe a treat or something? They're like, this is mine. This is just my toy right here. Simon, thank you so much. Get outside and go play for today and go get another toy for sure. Tonight we are seeing those partly cloudy skies, forecasting lows a little bit warmer compared to what we did see for this morning, forecasting those lows in the low 60s for tonight. So we are going to be seeing that mixture of clear skies and clouds, not only for tonight, but also into tomorrow as well too. So on and off clouds and sunshine, those temperatures go from the mid to upper 80s back down to the 60s. By tomorrow morning, and notice we'll see a few clouds start to increase, but really seeing some more cloudy skies as we go on to the second half of the day for Friday. And we'll continue to see those temperatures warming up as well too. So we're forecasting highs tomorrow in the mid to upper 80s and the low 90s. And we are watching the potential for another chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms just in time for the weekend. Now, nothing strong or severe, nothing widespread, but you can see at times we get breaks from the rain, and then eventually we'll see that increase in rain chances, especially for the second half of the day. But not just rain chances for Saturday, more rain chances possible for Sunday as well too. But look at these temperatures. We're seeing air temperatures in the upper 70s, looking and feeling a lot more fall-like for this weekend. I bet a lot of people be like, you know what? It's that first full weekend of August. It's kind of feeling fall for sure, but don't worry because those temperatures will be warming up as we go on into next week, that first full week of August. But also those rain chances, dry today, dry tomorrow, more scattered showers and thunderstorms for this weekend, but then we're dry as we head on into Monday. And in fact, most of next week actually looks to be fairly dry. And as far as the humidity goes, really not too bad. Sitting pretty comfortable both today and tomorrow. As of now, Saturday will be the highest humidity level with dew points in the upper 60s and slowly dropping back down. Still could feel a touch of that mugginess for Sunday, even a little bit into Monday, but overall the dew points really aren't too bad. And that pollen count could be better also. Could be worse as well, sitting at that medium level for the next several days, but then eventually back down to that low level just in time for Sunday. But I mentioned that sunshine, the sunscreen for sure, that UV index sitting around an 8 and a 9 for today, still at that very high level, however, dropping for the weekend because that cloud coverage, those scattered showers and thunderstorms, but regardless, whether it's at that low level or that extreme level, always apply the sunscreen. Take those breaks in the shade, especially between that peak sunlight time around 10 a.m. and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And maybe you are going to go over towards Lake Erie, go to our islands, go to Marblehead, go to the peninsula. Going to be really nice. That water temperature is a touch cool for some of us, mid 60s, but air temperatures will be in the upper 80s, mostly sunny skies. Rain chances once again, a big old 0. That breeze coming in from the north around 5 to 10 knots. And you know what? It's Thursday. Our drought monitor comes down every Thursday, and this is our latest drought monitor for this week. We are watching some dry conditions in parts of northern Ohio. You can see up towards the Cleveland area, but looking here towards northwest Ohio and southeast Michigan, we now have a moderate drought towards parts of Defiance County, Henry County, a little bit into Williams County as well too. We're going to continue to monitor this, and luckily with these rain chances we have for this weekend, could hopefully help with the drought that we are seeing. Again, this drought monitor comes down every Thursday, so we will continue to monitor this as we go on to the rest of the week. I'm also watching our sunset time because look at this, our 8:55 sunset. Yeah, just think about this. I know we've been talking about this a while. The next time we see a 9 o'clock sunset, not until the end of May. That's right before Memorial Day, by the way. And last night we did have a full moon. That was our buck moon. Our next full moon is still a month away. It's about every month we see a full moon. Our next full moon will be August 28th, and that'll be the sturgeon moon because that's when we see a lot of sturgeon come into the Great Lakes area. So this will be called the sturgeon moon. We'll be rising right around 8:26 p.m. and setting exactly 12 hours later around 8:26 a.m. So our next full moon is August 28th. And by then, we'll be seeing average highs in the low 80s. So our average highs are starting to drop just a little bit. Our average highs right now are around 86 degrees, slowly dropping back down by August 1st, staying around 86 because, August 1st is just, 2 days away. Mid 80s by August 15th, and looking ahead towards the end of August, 82 is our average high. And then once we get to September 1st, that begins meteorological fall. I know. I feel like just summer is flying by. Like the fact that we're already at the end of July, I can't believe it. But luckily, we're still feeling summer-like for sure. Seeing 87 for our forecasted high today, just 1 degree above average for this time of year. There are those 90s for Friday, upper 70s return for the weekend. And then here comes that summertime warmth once again I was talking about, because feeling more fall-like for this weekend, warming back up low to mid 80s, even upper 80s. And we're going to continue to see above average temperatures for the second half of next week. And notice those average highs by then, 85 degrees. And I do want to look at our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook because across the country, everyone will be seeing those above average temperatures from August 7th to August 13th. Really will be warming up. So those above average temperatures are on the way. Now, if you love all this information, you can have it sent directly to your devices. Just search WTOL 11 weather in the App Store. It's a free download and it's compatible with Apple and Google Play. There's so much wonderful information, including your interactive radar, your hour-by-hour forecast, your extended forecast. Plus, you can use those dots right there to submit your photos and videos we showcase right here on WTOL 11 and also on WTOL 11 Plus. And speaking of videos, how about personalized weather forecast videos from us here on the weather team directly to your devices? So go check that out. Something else to check out, the holiday countdown. We mentioned that fall-like feel. Well, look at this. We're forecasting highs feeling more like the first day of fall. But before then, Labor Day, which is 39 days away, that average high is 81 degrees. That's the unofficial end of summer. But the official end of summer is 54 days away. And Halloween is 93 days away. And just right after that is daylight saving time. And look at those average highs in the upper 50s. We're going to be there soon. We saw morning lows this cool this morning, but before you know it, those will be our daytime highs. Not ready for that at all. But hey, you know what? I am ready for our weather word of the day. Do you guys know how to say this? It's called adiabatic. So what does that mean? It means there's a change in our temperature caused by the expansion or compression. So the expansion is when we're seeing things cool, but the compression is when we're seeing things really warm up. This is by a body of air that rises or descends in the atmosphere. So think about it this way. When we see that air rise and cool, it rises until it forms that cloud bottom right there. And then we see that water vapor form, that cloud happen. Adiabatic, that's what it's called. So basically it's just a variation as far as the temperature goes. So is it cooling? Is it warming up? Adiabatic. Go use that in a sentence for today. And also we have diabatic as well too. That's something we'll talk about on another day for a weather word of the day. But adiabatic, changes in temperature caused by warming and cooling with the compression and also with the expansion of air. Yeah, pretty cool. And there's a lot of little words that we're like, oh, that's what that means. But we're not going to be seeing a major warm up, but we are seeing temperatures really warm up by tomorrow. Look at this. Upper 80s for today, low 90s for tomorrow. We will see that increase in clouds for the end of the week. And we are tracking potential for some hazy skies for tomorrow because of some wildfire smoke coming in from the Pacific Northwest. Nothing near as bad compared to what we saw a couple weeks ago. But luckily not lasting long because we are seeing those scattered showers and thunderstorms both Saturday and Sunday. They're those fall-like temperatures really warming up going on into next week, back to the low to mid, even upper 80s. Most of next week, though, actually looks to be fairly dry, minus next Friday. Another chance for those scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible. But if you are heading towards downtown Toledo for Saturday for Jeep Fest for the parade, looking fantastic. Have a great rest of your day.